Hi, welcome to Bloom. In the last tutorial, we learned about what is Python. We installed Anaconda Navigator on our computer. Now, today, we'll start some lessons on our Jupyter Notebook. Once you have installed Anaconda Navigator, go to Jupyter Notebook and click on Launch. Then, you will be directed to a browser window like this. Here you can create a new folder, rename it as Python lessons. Okay, here you have the new folder you created just now, and now you can select new Python 3. Here you can give a name, lesson 1. Okay, so now we are ready to do some coding. First, let's see what are the basic things we have to remember. First thing is Python is case sensitive. So capitals and symbols are treated separately, differently in Python. So let's first type something and see how to print this on the screen. We'll just type hello world. Okay, the string should be within double quotes, and you can to run this code you can either press on run or press shift enter together. So then this string will be printed. So let's see what happens if we use single quotes. Same, there's no error. So either you have to use double quotes or single quotes. Now we know to print something, and let's see how to define a variable. In certain languages we have to specify what data type is, but here in Python we don't need. We can put just type A, then B 10. So this is a integer. Then C as 21.5, that's a float. So here we don't need to specify what the variable type is. Python can detect what the type is. So if you want to know what the variable type is, we can just type type. So then we get the type of the variable. So again let's see type B. So it is integer. Now we learned the print function and also how to define a variable and assign values to a variable. Now let's do some few more exercises using strings and variables. So first, this is the way we write a comment. We use hashtag in front of the string. So then when we enter, we see there's no error. This is a comment. Okay, now let's print a couple of sentences like this. So when we have two sentences here, and when we enter, we get both sentences in the single line. But if we want to add this line to the second line, what we need to do is we have to use \n. Then when we put it, the second part is in the second line. So when we want to take the other bit of the string to the next line, we should use \n. N. Also, let's see how to print something like this. So we need to print a string like this. And said I like cake. So how to print this? When we are printing a string, we have to put either use double quotes or single quotes. Then we can paste this inside the string. And let's see what happened. We get a syntax error. It says invalid syntax. The error is the point error to I. But let's see what happened. And set is treated as string, and here they have removed colored it differently, so it's not taken as a string. So here this string has to be a part of the string. So what we need to do is we have to enter backslash. Then what happens is this double quotes is considered to be a part of the string. And also here again we have to use backslash, and then let's enter and see. Okay, now the double quotes appears as we wanted to. Earlier we learned how to assign values to a variable. Now let's see how to get values input to a variable. Let's have a variable name called name, and we'll call the input function. Within that we can type. Now when we enter shift and enter, we get the message prompt here like this. So we can input something like this and enter. Now let's print and see what's the value inside the name variable. Yeah, it's done. Now we have come to the end of our lesson. Let's recap what we have done. The first thing we learned was Python is case sensitive, and we learned about print function. We have to use either double quotes or single quotes within print function to print a string. We use hashtag for single line comments, and also we learned about backslash. Backslash n is used to introduce a new line within a string. Next, we learned about variables. In Python, we saw that we don't need to declare the type of the variable. The variable can start with a letter, underscore, but cannot start with a number. Also, we learned about input variables. We can use the input function to get values from the user. Thank you for watching our video, and stay subscribed with Bloom for next lessons.